welcome back to my channel. My name is Sam and this is my boyfriend Henry, and today we're gonna do a video on how we met, just in case anyone cares. So
I was right to play my part.
and how we met slash like how we started dating. So we've been dating for about a year and like a couple months. We met in competition class. He was a freshman, I was a sophomore, and I hated him. He liked me. I ended up liking him. God told me I was gonna marry him, and now here we are waiting for him to propose.
Basically, what happened was the very first day of class was she walked out the classroom, but I was like walking in. So when I saw her walk out, I obviously thought like one, she had this class already and she was like leaving it, or she had the wrong room. But I was like, oh, she's cute, sucks, whatever. I'm gonna walk in. She happened to go to the restroom, I think, somewhere.
I don't know.
And I walked in and I saw like a athletic bag. You know, like schools when you're on a sports team or something, you have the bag. Well, I saw a dance bag, so I was like, I'm gonna take my chances. And I was sitting next
So
to
if
it.
it wasn't me, you would have talked to whoever was there?
Huh?
If it wasn't me?
I've told you this multiple times. You know this.
Okay, yeah.
And then, so I went and I sat there, and then I would have been on my phone or like pulling stuff out of my backpack, a journal or something, because composition. And she came and sat down, and she sat next to me because it was her bag. And I don't think I noticed it at first until Dr. Moss. Shout out Dr. Moss. Until Dr. Moss came in and was like, talk to your neighbor about
Oh, for
yourself.
real?
Yeah.
I don't
and
remember.
I don't think I clicked it was you, like that I walked past at first, until I turned and I looked at you because I didn't have a neighbor on my side at the time.
No, I don't remember.
So then I saw you, and I was like, oh, she cute.
And then throughout like the semester, he started like asking me for pens. I'm like that girl that like has like a pen for each letter.
She has Walmart in her bag.
So I was like, cause I'm a fashion major. So like I had like, he's like, oh, do you have scissors? I'm like, I have scissors. Do you have glue? I was like, I have glue, like anything. And he'd ask me for pens. And then one day I was like walking to my dorm. And he like parked by where I was like going. So he followed me. And he was walking next to me all weird.
I don't remember that, huh?
So we started walking like the same way. So it was awkward because we were like really close. And we kept walking, like usually you walk the same way and then like you leave, whatever. But we kept walking the same way all the way, like through the class, through across like campus, and then in the parking lot, like all the way. And he started talking to me like where the bridge is at.
Yeah.
So whatever, he started talking to me and no, don't touch it because you're gonna throw it. And he was like, I think you asked me like for notes or something. You're like,
Probably.
I'm having like a hard time. Can you send me notes? I just remember that's how he got my number. He's like, oh, I need like help. Can like you pass me your notes? And I was like, okay. Like, whatever. And then he started texting me 8-ball and the cup pong. Remember on iMessages?
Yeah.
Because I remember at first I was like, oh, he's gonna start texting me. Like I didn't want a boyfriend at the time, so I was like, I don't want him to text me and like whatever. But he was like real slick. He started texting me just like, oh, you're gonna be on Snapchat too. Somehow. He started texting me just like, I think like, do we have class today? Whatever. I was like, oh, like no, or like yes, blah blah. And then he texted me like just like a cup pong game, and I was like, okay, like this is cool. Like I'm bored in class, you're bored in class, let's play. And then what happened? We played for a while. Oh, then we made a friend in George, our friend George. So he had a class with us too. Is this too long? I don't know. He had class with us too, and like I'm Mexican and he's Mexican, so and he likes Mexicans. So we bonded, you know, and they were both funny together. And we had class, so I was like, might as well. So we started like going to the caf together, and like my roommate at the time, Sophia, we were like all going together to the caf and just like, I don't know, chilling, I guess.
Just having a good time.
Yeah, just like talking between classes and whatever. He would go over to the dorm with George, and it was just like fun. Like we would do homework, but it's like when your friends are there. I was the only one doing homework.
Yeah.
And then that's how we started like, I guess, hanging out. Until you asked me on a date.
Yeah.
Okay, but like backstory is that I didn't want a boyfriend. Like I had just broken up with my boyfriend and I didn't want a boyfriend. So I was not looking for anybody. Like I just didn't want anyone. I was just like in a no boys like zone. So he asked me on a date And I was like, okay, let's go to Cowboys. So he's like, okay. And I took my whole like, and I lived in a dorm at the time with like 3 other roommates. So I invited all my roommates, and one of them didn't go, but I invited my roommates and my friend Cam. Cam, are you watching? He doesn't hate you, I swear. But yeah, I invited my friend Cam. He's a boy, and I just danced with him all night.
Yeah, and I asked her out on a date.
Well, cause okay.
And I just didn't get the chance at all.
Because I had given hints before that I was like, I don't want to date. I don't want to go. Like, he would invite me to, like, go eat or something. I'm like, oh, I'm busy. Oh, I'm this. Oh, I'm that. Like, whatever. But, like, a couple of times, it was like, okay, like, I don't want to go out, you know? Until finally I was like, okay, fine. Because he FaceTimed me. He FaceTimed me and asked me, like, do you want to go on dates? I was like, well, we're FaceTiming. I can't say no. You know, it's not just, like, a text. So I was like, okay, fine. And then, yeah, I danced with my friend Cam. But then I did dance with you for a little bit.
Three dances.
That's a lot. So I danced.
We were there
3
for
dances.
like 4 hours.
We were there for like 2 hours.
We were there longer than that.
For real?
Because I got PTSD.
Anyways, yeah, I blew him off like super bad. I was like super, like I wasn't. I mean, I was rude because I danced with another guy, but like I wasn't like.
Verbally rude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Does
she
that
wasn't
make sense?
rude. She just.
Like I was just like, oh yeah, like kind of making it known, like I don't want to date. He was just like, we're gonna date. And then after that, you still talk to me, I think.
Yeah.
You like kept talking to me.
Because when you danced with Cam, I got the hint that
you
and Cam were talking.
Yeah, but no.
But Cam never told me anything like the whole night until like towards the end of the night, he came up to me and he was like, "Hey, so like, are you gonna go like dance with Sam or what?" And I was like, "What?"
Really?
Yeah.
It's because I don't think I told him.
He was like, "Go dance with her." Yeah. But then I was like, okay, then they're not talking.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
So then I was like, well then.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you got the hint. No.
Yeah, I think I just slowed down on being aggressive.
What do you mean?
Not aggressive, but like instead of like constantly like asking you out or something,
yeah.
I was just like, okay, we'll just hang out with George.
Like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Sophia.
I don't remember what happened after. Oh yeah, he started going to church with me. So like we had this other friend in our comp class. So like that class, we had a lot of people we knew.
Yeah.
It was like a really cool class. Yeah. And shout out to Dr. Moss. Wait, what's her name? Dr. Moss or Miss Moss?
Dr. Moss. I don't know. I'm pretty
I think
sure
it's Dr. Moss.
Dr. Moss.
We love you. You made us a couple for sure. I still email her telling her we're gonna get married.
Yeah.
She's like, I'm so happy for you. She's invited to the wedding for sure if she ever sees this. But anyways, yeah, we had this other friend in the class who went to the same church as I did. And he went to like, we go on Tuesday nights to like the...
Oh, Gabe.
Yeah. What is it called?
What?
C3 nights? Like
college
college nights. Yeah. I just remember we like kept like inviting everyone.
Yeah.
Like, oh, like he's like, oh, I go to church. Like, let's go to church, whatever. So we just kept inviting people. And he actually went, so I was like, okay, like, whatever. But you rode with me.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to go alone. I don't know what.
Yeah, because
so
I didn't know anyone.
So
I just
like,
knew
okay.
Gabe and you. But like, I knew Gabe more than you.
So you could call me Gabe.
I could have.
But
I wasn't trying to date Gabe.
Yeah, he was like, oh, let's go. So I was like, I guess. And then, so I took him. The first time I was like, whatever. Obviously, I wanted to go to church. So I was like, fine. And then he kept going with me. Like, I wouldn't even invite him anymore. Like, not to be mean. I wanted him to get God. But, like, I knew he was going for me. So I was just like, I don't want you to go, you know. But he was like, oh, I want to go. So I was like, okay, well, I'll take you. And I used to take my roommate also, Kaylin. So it was whatever. We just all go.
There's a lot of people involved in this.
Oh, Sophia would go too. Yeah, we were like just hanging out with friends really for like a long time.
Just snuck in with all the friends.
But yeah, I don't know. We just kept going to church, and like over time, like after church we would go eat, or like before church we would do something, or he just started hanging out a lot with me, like before doing things. Like he would just stay with me all day.
Yeah.
All annoying. He was always in my dorm, like always. Like I wasn't there, he was there with my roommates.
I got real close with your roommates.
Yeah, he was just talking about me though. Right?
Yeah.
Hey. yeah, and anyways, we just kept going until you asked me again on a date. You asked me to the drive-in?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't know. He always says the drive-in was our first date.
The drive-in was.
Well, like Cowboys, but erase. He says the drive-in was our first date. I always say the Spurs was our first
Like
date.
our first date alone. Like just me and you.
Well, the Spurs was alone.
No, I'm saying. But like we did other things before that.
Oh.
But like
yeah.
just me and
Yeah,
you.
no, like our first like date, like.
Was the drive-in.
Okay, whatever. We went to the drive-in, obviously, in like during Christmas time, and we watched The Grinch, the new one. It was really cute, and it was really good because like at that time I had already like started liking him, cause like.
She hated me at first.
Yeah, it's cause you know when a boy like talks to you and you're like, I don't want to talk to you, and they keep talking to you, it just makes you want to like hate them. You know what I mean? Like because I was like, what was I gonna say?
Oh, but now.
But now we're still not engaged.
But it looks like it.
Anyways, it's a promise ring, for those wondering. But
Something.
yeah, it was just shut up. It was just like annoying, you know. Like I just wanted him to leave me alone, and he was actually cool as a friend. Like I actually liked him because he was funny, but not to date. And then he kept asking and asking and asking, and then I was just like, I just hated him at that point.
You make it sound like I ask like every day.
Well, everyone knew that you were hanging out with us because you liked me.
Well, yeah. But that I wasn't asking you like.
No, yeah, you were because we had this
Every
girl.
day?
Oh my god, it's like a whole thing. So like, well, every day at least. She would tell me like every single day.
Oh, that's something different.
She would always like ask me. Like,
That wasn't me though. That was her.
So like, backstory. Too many backstories. But anyways, his best friend, they lived in the dorm together, and
Yeah.
his girlfriend was in the team at the time. So she kept asking. She's the one that kind of started everything, really. So he goes like, I have a class with Henry. All this. That's how I knew you liked me. Oh my god, how did I forget? She was the one that was like, oh, like he likes you. Like, do you like him? Whatever. And I was like, no. And then I don't know if she ever told you no. Like the whole team was just asking like, do you like him now? Do you like him now? And I was like, no. And you were like, maybe you weren't texting me every day, but I would see you every single day in class.
Well, yeah, but that's not me.
Yeah, but you were always like flirting.
Oh, duh.
And I didn't want it. So it was annoying to me.
Duh, I'm still gonna flirt.
Until I started liking it. I was like, why is he flirting with me? I remember one time he was flirting with me and I was like, why is he? I was like, I think he likes this girl. I think he likes the girl. What were we? Oh yeah, the drive-in.
Driving was our first date.
The drive was our first date. Oh yeah. So it was really cute because at this time I started to like him already. But I was like, I still didn't want to, like, we didn't kiss for like a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know, that's like TMI, but yeah, I just like, I don't know, I just
I just
like,
wanted
we
to see the
hadn't-
Grinch.
we hadn't like kissed or anything, yeah. So that was like my thought. Like he was just like,
I just want to take you driving. You
he's
haven't
a
been.
boy, I'm a girl, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was really nice. He didn't like try anything. He brought like a bunch of blankets because he knows I'm always cold.
Yeah.
And, like,
we were in the
we
bed
bought,
of my
like-
truck, so we were
yeah.
outside.
We bought like hot chocolate. And it was like super cute, and I was like, oh my god. That like I started to like you, obviously, like even more. And then he just took me like a bunch of like really cute dates. He took me to Spurs, where I was like,
The Spurs game.
and then he took me to. What else? Oh, one time I was like really stressed out, and he took me to like do homework and stuff.
Starbucks.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my god, I like really like him because like you were always there when I was like stressed out. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But we still
And I was never stressed
we
out.
still weren't dating though. We like took forever to date.
Yeah.
we took,
we
like-
were going on dates.
But like to date, like to be boyfriend and girlfriend, we took like 5 months.
Yeah, 5 months.
5 months. I don't know where this is going. We started dating in February.
Yeah, we started officially dating in February.
This is like super long. We like rambled a lot, no?
Nah, I think we good.
Okay. Whatever. Yeah, that's how we met. And that's how I started liking. Oh, also, like when he was taking me on dates, obviously he was spending a lot of money, right? So he wouldn't get a haircut.
I'm big balling.
There was 5 months where he didn't get a haircut or his beard trim.
No.
Yes.
So I didn't get a haircut until February.
Well, no, before that. Okay, no. Okay, so here's
The first
tea.
like
the first like 4 months.
the very first date with the drive-in, I didn't have a haircut. So from when we started talking, from September So like early November, I didn't get a haircut. But the thing is, I had braids,
And
so
he
I
didn't
had
trim
long
his
hair.
beard.
I had really long hair, so then it started to look kind of like trashy. And then like my beard, I had
It
a
was
beard,
like,
and I wouldn't get it trimmed or anything or like lined up, so like it started to get really trashy also.
yeah, cause like he was obviously spending all his money on me, but I didn't know. Like I don't know how expensive things are. Like
Yeah.
I really don't.
But when
So
I took
like
it to
I
his
never
first game-
thought about it. Yeah, when I took him to his first game, I was like, okay, this is expensive. But like I never thought like the drive-in. Like I didn't think of like gas money. I didn't think of like college. Like he was a freshman, you know. I just didn't think of anything.
Yeah.
Does
and
that
a
make
little-
sense?
Was I working?
I don't know how you were getting money.
I was.
Oh yeah.
I was working-
That like computer thing.
Yeah, downstairs in the computer
Anyways,
thing.
yeah. So he didn't get a haircut forever. So I was like,
I got my first haircut right before the Spurs game,
he looked kind
or
of.
my first haircut with you at least.
Yeah. First haircut.
Yeah, my
ever.
first haircut ever.
So he looked kind of, you know, on the bad side of
Yeah,
things.
like that.
So I was just like, well, he's cool and all, but like he looks like a hobo. And you would never change, remember?
I'm always in athletic clothes.
He was always like in shorts, and like which is fine. But like if you're trying to get a girl,
I was
trim
going
your
to-
beard,
I was going.
dress up.
Yeah.
Like for sure. The first time he got a haircut and like, well, like he did his braids and got his like sides trimmed and like his beard trimmed, I was like, oh shit, remember?
Yeah.
He like knocked, like whatever, because I would see him in the dorm. And I opened the door and I was like, I think you noticed. I was like, oh my god, you're actually pretty. Yeah, so that's when I also started liking him. But, cool fact is that before I started to like you, I like thought in my head, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry him. Do you remember? Did I tell you?
Yeah, you told me.
Yeah, we had like a deep talk. And I didn't even like him yet. Like, for real. I like kind of liked him.
Oh yeah, what
kinda
do we
not.
what do we talk about?
We're
We
talking
were in the
about, like,
kitchen.
We were talking about like your coach.
Oh
Yeah, we're going like deep into like sentimental stuff.
yeah.
And I remember I was like, oh, I kind of like him, I kind of don't. And then I remember I like went for like coffee or something, like to the kitchen. And then I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry him. It was God telling me I was gonna marry him. And I was like, are you sure? I just, I don't know. Yeah, I remember. And I was just like I guess stay tuned if we get married.
We're a couple steps away.
It's not an engagement ring. It's a promise ring. Unless you put it on right now and propose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, please make sure to like and subscribe. Please subscribe and share or anything you want. Comment a heart. No, I said that last time.
Comment the emoji with the guy and the girl holding hands.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Oh my god.
Thank you. Bye. Take two.